So first things first, as you can see, this is not the room that I normally film in, and the reason for that is that it's Christmas break. Finally, the semester from hell is over. I made it. I took the GRE. It's done. And now I have a month off just to relax and to focus on making YouTube videos. So I'm actually at my mom's house right now. So this is my room at my mom's house. So a lot of my videos are going to be filmed here for the next month. I want to film a lot of videos and get a lot of stuff up so that if I do get really busy during the next semester, I'll still have videos to put out, because I really want to start putting out videos really consistently so that you guys can watch them. I have some holiday looks that I want to film so that you can just be total glam for any of your holiday parties coming up. So just stay tuned. So this is going to be another tutorial, my second tutorial with the Kathleen Lights and Morphe palette. I said in my last video that these were sold out and that they were limited edition, but Kathleen is amazing and is working with Morphe to get more of these. I don't know when they're going to be around, but they are coming back, so if you wanted one and you didn't get one, you will have a chance to get one. The first thing I'm going to do, which I normally don't show in my videos, is apply a moisturizer. This is just a moisturizing day cream with rose oil. I got this at Ross, which is like TJ Maxx if you don't have Ross around. So I don't know where you can get this. I don't know who sells it. It doesn't even really like have a brand on it, but it's really hydrating. And what's nice about this is that it has glycerin in it, and glycerin will actually help your makeup stick to your face longer and better. So if you can't find this, but you still want something like it, look for a moisturizer that has glycerin in it. Now that we've let the moisturizer soak in and not be sticky and oily, I'm going to use my e.l.f. Mineral Infused Primer, just like I always do. I can't stress enough how crazy the end of that semester was. It was the first semester of my senior year of college, so I'm done with half of my senior year in college, which is a whole completely separate scary story in and of itself. For foundation, I'm going to use this e.l.f. Flawless Foundation in the shade Porcelain. I have been in love with this ever since I bought this. This was only $6 and I am in love with it. It also has SPF 15 in it. It has a pump. The pump does get clogged a lot because it was only $6, but I am in love with this foundation. So now that I'm done with the worst semester ever, I'm just relaxing. I'm gonna play with my makeup. I'm gonna buy a bunch more makeup to show you. I have like my entire makeup collection behind me right now, and it's gotten so out of control in the last month and a half since I decided that I wanted to start a YouTube channel. I've just been buying so much makeup to try out, so much makeup that I've always wanted to try. I want to try a ton of new stuff out on camera for you. I did that thing again where I forget to bring a mirror when I sit down to film these. I realized that there's a mirror right behind me. Do you think I should just use that one? Y'all, I set my beauty blender down to try to fix the mirror situation, and now I can't find it anywhere. Okay, I took the mirror off the wall and now it's just sitting in front of me, so it's not behind us anymore, which is sad because it was nice to look at, but... Okay, now the foundation is done, we're gonna go in with concealer, and this is Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, of course, because that's what I always use in my videos. I've been trying to get my hands on some Tarte Shape Tape, but it's always sold out every time I try to get it. But yesterday I went to Ulta and it wasn't sold out, and I didn't buy it because I'm stupid. But also, I'm glad I didn't, because when I got home, I had a 20% off your entire purchase coupon in the mail from Ulta. So I'm just gonna wait until the next time I go to Ulta, bring that coupon with me, and just pray that the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer is in. If you watch Nikki Tutorials, she is a huge advocate of the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. She hardly uses anything else in her videos. When I've swatched it on the back of my hand in the stores, it is so full coverage that you could probably cover your nipples with it if you wanted to. Like, if you want to, that's up to you, but you could nonetheless. I'm not actually as shiny as it's making me look. That's unfortunate. The next thing I'm going to do is use this contour palette I just got from e.l.f. Originally I thought that I was not going to like this because on the package the colors of the contour kit looked yellow, but when you open it, it's not yellow at all. This shade's like a very light brown, so it's not as washed out and yellow as it looked. These are great, and this highlighter is actually really, really incredible. This is new. It didn't have like a shade or a color on it. It also has a mirror, so maybe I should just use this mirror. And I'm gonna go into this darker shade with a Sonia Kashuk brush. Yeah, so like I was saying a second ago, I'm not actually as shiny as this lighting is making me look. I just cannot seem to get the lighting in these videos right. It's probably just because I don't have a really nice camera and I don't have a fancy setup. I'm literally in my bedroom with an iPhone. Anyway, I'm in love with this contour palette. I use it all the time. I think that it's so successful for me because this brown is not too deep. It's kind of ashy, and since I have very fair skin, a lot of the time contour powders can just make me look muddy and dirty, which is not a look that I'm going for. Can you believe that it's already the middle of December? I cannot believe it. Like, November was 6 seconds long. November was a literal vine. It came and went. Same contour palette, different brush. I'm going to put a little bit of this on the corners of my nose, on the edge of my nose, just to give me some color and definition. The next thing I'm going to do just to add a little bit of color to my skin is use this Physicians Formula Bronze Booster and an e.l.f. bronzing brush. And I'm just sort of putting this, oh that's dark. Well, we can blend. I'm just putting this where I put the contour as well as up into my temples and pushing it up above the contour line onto my cheekbones. I'm also bringing it up here and just lightly on my hairline and dragging it onto my forehead very lightly because, again, I don't want to look muddy or dirty, but I do want to look bronzed and beautiful. For highlight, I'm going to use this Vintage by Jessica Liebskind highlighter that I actually got in a BoxyCharm box, and a Luxie small contouring brush, which I also got in a BoxyCharm. And this is in the shade Rose Gold, and I'm going to apply it to the tops of my cheekbones, a little on my nose, and maybe my chin as well. This is a beautiful, beautiful highlighter. I had put some of it on when I got my BoxyCharm in the mail, and I was Snapchatting like in a dimly lit room, and you could see the glow from this highlighter in those Snapchats, and it was so dark in that room, but I was glowing. Honestly, who doesn't love to glow though? Like, when I make a mistake, I'm just like, maybe if I just put some highlighter on, no one will notice my mistakes. NikkieTutorials has a very similar philosophy. Honestly, if you don't watch Nikki, you are missing out. She is so funny and so talented, and she loves to glow. If you love highlighter, Nikki is your girl. I always highlight the bridge of my nose as well. I am going to actually do my eyebrows on camera, even though sometimes that can be boring because I haven't shown you this yet. This is my e.l.f. eyeliner pencil in the shade Taupe, and it comes with a spoolie that I actually really, really like. So I'm just going to brush my eyebrows and then fill them in. In the future, I probably won't show you how I do my eyebrows because I do them the same way pretty much every day. And it's real easy to apply. I just do the top part of my eyebrow in a straight line, connect it to where I want the tail to be, and do the same thing on the bottom, and then fill in the center. It doesn't get easier than that, my friends. And then in the front, I just do short, light, upward strokes to make it look like the hair that is at the front of my eyebrow. I want to do like a new little mini series on my channel where I just like chat about stuff, like makeup stuff or stuff, and like have some of my friends and people like come on it. And so I think that I'm gonna start doing those soon, and hopefully those videos will go up on Sundays. So you're not gonna get one this week because it's Monday, but I want to start doing those, and I've got some ideas for some already. So if you have any ideas about things that you just sort of want to listen to me chat about, let me know down below as well. Okay, we're ready for eyes, so I'm just moving in a little bit closer so that you can actually see what I'm doing. I'm going to take the Urban Decay Original Primer Potion Eyelid Primer, and I'm going to prime my eyelids. Just going to take my ring finger, I'm going to take some on both, and I'm just going to pat it on. It is a sheer nude color, and it is a little bit sticky, so I'm going to set it down with white eyeshadow. Okay, so like I said, we're going to use the Kathleen Lights Morphe Collab palette, and today I'm going to do a green eyeshadow look using these colors and a gray. This would look really, really great if you have brown eyes because it's an opposite color than your eyes. I love browns and coppers and golds and stuff like that, but using an opposite color of your eye color, like green if you're brown-eyed, is really going to make your eyes pop. So I'm going to do one of the eyes off camera, and then I'll show you how to do the other one on camera. So after I started doing this eye, I realized that I forgot blush, so we're going to go ahead and put blush on. This is a blush by e.l.f. I just got this. I think it's perfect for winter. It's in the shade Mellow Mauve. I'm going to apply that with the same big fluffy blush brush that I use for everything. Well, I don't use it for everything, that I always use for blush. I wore this blush to a holiday party that I was going to a week ago, and it's really, really pretty for winter because it does have some neutral mauve, kind of brown undertones, which is good because we are coming into winter as we speak. I think it's supposed to snow where I live on Friday and Saturday. Maybe if it's snowing, I'll do some sort of Ice Queen makeup tutorial. I don't know what that means or what that is, but if it's snowing, I will come up with a video that is an Ice Queen tutorial. Clearly, as you can see, I already did this eye, so we're just gonna go ahead and do this eye now so that it matches and I don't look like I have a black eye. So just using a big crease brush, I'm gonna go into this bone-colored shade right here just to set that eyelid primer. And y'all, I'm so sad because I'm pretty sure that I lost my favorite blending brush for my crease when I was moving all my stuff from school to here. I just threw everything together in a box and I can't find it anywhere, and it was my favorite brush. It's so sad. I'm so sad. So now that that's set down, using the same brush, I'm gonna go into this gray color right here, and that's going to be our transition shade. So I know that Kathleen Lights did a look with this palette, obviously, because it's her palette, that is very similar, and I was not expecting her to do a green-eyed look because she has green eyes, and she said before that she doesn't like the way that green looks on her eyes. So when I saw that she posted one, I didn't watch it because I knew that I wanted to make this video, and I didn't want to just copy her, and I didn't want our eye looks to end up being exactly the same. That being said, I still haven't watched the video, so if the eye looks are exactly the same, I apologize, but in an effort to maintain integrity, I didn't watch her video. I'm so excited to get to watch it after I upload this one. You really want to take your time with blending because your blending can make or break the look. So I am just like with a really light touch, just blending this all out. And anywhere that you want the eyeshadow to be lighter so that you get a nice gradient effect, apply less pressure with your brush. So the higher up you go, the less pressure you should be applying. And then right in the crease, apply more pressure so that it's darker in the crease. But really, take your time with blending. I'm serious. If you only learn one thing in this video, it's just to slow down and take your time. Next, I'm going to take this Wet n Wild brush that is dirty because I used it on this eye. I got these at Walgreens and everybody's been raving about them. So if you can find these at Walgreens, they're like $1 each. And I'm going to take this and I'm going to go into this dark olive color and I'm going to apply this all over my lid, kind of pressing it on and blending a little bit. I don't want to get it in my crease and I don't want to blend it into the transition color. I really just want it packed on the lid. And this color does have shimmer, but it's darker than the color we're going to put on it right now. Using the same Wet n Wild brush, just flipped over, I'm going to go into this bright green color, which is so creamy and so soft. And I'm really just going to press that onto my eyelid. Because again, I don't want to blend it into the color behind it. I just want it to sit on top of the color behind it. And the darker green is really just there to be a base and to add dimension and interest. Using this pencil brush, I'm going to go into that gray shade again, and I'm going to do my lower lash line. And the idea with the lower lash line is that you just want it to match what you did on top. So I'm going to take this gray, smudge it on, not really worrying about being careful or precise at all. And then with the same brush, I'm going to go into the dark green shade that we put under the bright green and smoke it out. And then just a little bit of the bright green in the inner corner just to tie the whole look together. I'm going to take this flat shadow brush and go into the highlight shade in this palette and highlight the inner corners of my eyes. Oh, it fell down. Highlighting your inner corners just makes you look so awake, and it's so pretty. I don't know who I was before I did this, and I've said that before, and I maintain that. This is gorgeous. The same brush, just a different side of it. I'm going into the color that we just set the eyeshadow primer down with, and I'm just gonna highlight under my brow just a little bit. And then if you feel like you need to touch up the blending at all, just take your blending brush with more product on it or no powder on it. This has no additional product, but I am just going to go ahead and just blend it out a little bit more just to make sure that everything looks nice and blended and there are no harsh lines or anything like that. Sorry that the mirror was blocking that. For mascara, I'm going to use Urban Decay's Big Fatty Mascara. I got this on Black Friday and I had never heard of it. This is what the brush looks like. It's just a straight, small, bristled mascara brush. I really like this mascara. It's very black and I think it does a really good job of adding volume. It can get clumpy, a little bit clumpy. I can look past that for how black it is. When I was doing the other eye, I poked myself in the eye with the mascara wand, which is something that I almost never do. And I blinked and mascara got everywhere and it was a hot mess for a couple seconds. The sun is going down really quickly because it gets so dark so early in California in December. For lips, I want to do something really neutral since the eyes are bright green. But first, I'm going to take this product that I haven't used before. This is an e.l.f. primer and plumper stick. I'm going to use the primer end and I'm just going to prime my lips before I add any sort of gloss or lipstick or anything like that. I need a mirror still. I don't know why I'm so bad at this. Oh, it's so smooth. Oh, I don't know why I was expecting it to not have a color. That's so funny. My upper lip is basically gone. It looks like I have no upper lip. This is terrifying. Look at that. It looks like I have no lips. Y'all, what if I just left it like this? How shocked would you be if I was just like, and that completes this video. I'm gonna take an Essence lip liner in the shade In the Nude and just line these a little bit. I kind of lost my lips a little bit. God, this is gonna be a hot mess. What if I just completely ruined this look by doing that? Like, I'm gonna take this lipstick by Too Faced in the shade Nude Dolly, and I'm gonna put it on and hope that it doesn't completely ruin the look. Lord, what have I gotten myself into? Okay, my lips are coming back a little bit. I wonder how that primer would work with like a red lipstick. Okay, not a complete disaster. Everything is fine. So the last thing I'm going to do is use my favorite setting spray, Urban Decay All Nighter. I swear by this. This is the best setting spray I've ever used, and it is expensive. Like, I have NYX and I have e.l.f. setting sprays as well that work, and they tone down your, like, the powderiness of your face if you use powder, but they do not keep your makeup on the way this does. That dry. And so that completes this makeup look. I hope you like it. I hope you can see it all even with the sun going down. I think that the eyes turned out really, really nice, and the lips, we saved them from it almost being a catastrophe. So I think that this all came together really well. So I hope you liked this video. I hope you liked this look, especially all of my brown-eyed beauties. This is for you. I hope that you are inspired to use colors other than browns and golds now, because listen, I love browns and golds, but sometimes it's fun to experiment with different colors, especially with brown eyes. So I hope I have inspired all of my brown-eyed beauties out there. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye!